Hello YouTubers, this is Jagastaria, and welcome to the Crimson Dawn. I'm giving this full video giving a full credit to Premier Rick Latyeskov, and today I'm giving a video about who is Viktor Kharzov. Well, this is the main antagonist who is responsible of taking over just before he was assassinated by Rick Latyeskov, and this will be a spoiler video alert. Watch out and take care. Viktor Kharzov was born on August 30th, 1976 in Kaliningrad. His upbringing was mysterious to outsiders. However, there are small but important facts about his childhood. His father abused him both verbally and physically. Resenting him, since then divorced mother held half German ancestry, and the young Kharzov inherited most of his mother's traits. This inspired him to want to revolt against the status quo, or at the least ignite the spark that would sow growing the immense of hatred Soviet rule to do associating his grim life with the Soviet society as a whole. When the fall of the Soviet Union occurred, he was at the first ecstatic, believing the abuse would end, though his father grew even more bitter and continued to abuse him further. Finally, the young Kharzov had enough and ran from home and moved all the way to Moscow, and eventually joined the Russian army in 1994, and soon became afterward was thrusted into the Chechen wars. During his first battle in Grozny, he suffered a nasty scar, his right eye via shrapnel, and thus fueled his hatred of non-Russians. Thus, it also made him rise quite quickly through the ranks of the Russian army, and by 2014, he became a full-fledged general. During the Second Depression that struck 2 years after his promotion to general, Kharzov quickly realized how ineffective a leader Vladimir Putin became over the years due to his inaction to take authority seriously in the wake of such chaos within Russia, and thus took matters into his own hands. He organized a cadre of other generals in the army, staged a coup and reformed Russia into a fascist state known as the Russian Reich, changing its flag into a black, gold, and white Romanov tricolor within an iron cross in the center of the reason why he most likely to choose the iron cross as his new nation symbol rather than other Russian-style fascist emblems is because of his quarter-German ancestry. As a Führer of the Russian Reich, Kharzov ordered the conquest of all former Soviet states, and he was successful in this in less than 1 year. However, brave and a cunning pro-Soviet revolutionary by the name of Rick Latyeskov began to stage a mass revolution throughout the nation on November 7, 2017, marking both symbolic and most likely intentional coincidental beginning of the end of the Russian Reich. During the Second Civil War, after the loss of Moscow, Western Russia and all former Soviet states to Latyeskov and his pro-Soviet revolutionaries, Kharzov grew even more frustrated with his generals killing any who suffered a defeat. Nearly 6 years after Latyeskov's revolution, and after suffering even more military setbacks, the Soviet rebels now encroach on Kharzov's last bastion, the port city of Magadan. Within hours, Soviet troops encircle the city, with Latyeskov himself leading the battle alongside Spetsnaz Colonel Vladimir Oshchnikov and a Spetsnaz Sergeant Katyushka Mayakova. The three soldiers stormed his estate, and Latyeskov and Mayakova attempted to arrest Kharzov for his crimes against Russia. But just before they were able to do so, Kharzov last act shot and killed Mayakova, infuriating Latyeskov, who then returned the favor by lashing out in rage, firing a full auto with his AK-12 onto the doomed Führer. Rumors and legends say that Kharzov died smiling, knowing that he broke Latyeskov's spirit in his last moments, thus forcing his rival to suffer fate worse than death. Although Viktor Kharzov's body was burned and the ashes scattered into a sea of Okhotsk, he left behind a lasting scar of Latyeskov. A mental one was the death of Katyusha Mayakova that would take an entire decade to heal. And that was all for now. Thank you for joining me in, and I want to thank to all for letting me in now. So this is a pure success of Crimson Dawn lore. So subscribe, like, and comment. Jagastaria is signing off.